feel about nutrition. I was not taking care of my health the way that I should have. But USANA changed that. It taught me how to take care of my body, how to build discipline, and how to live with greater purpose. And my life has forever been blessed as a result. So this is why I love USANA, and this is why I continue to share USANA's vision everywhere I go. And just like me, each of you is on your own journey with USANA. Some of you may just be beginning, and some of you have been here for many, many years. And some of you may still be asking yourself, how far can this opportunity really take me? My answer to all of you is very simple. Farther than you think. Because in Korea, we already have proof. We have leaders right here in this market whose lives have been transformed through this business. We have leaders like Park Jong-ja and Hyun Hak-byung, who began with a child's health concern, who endured constant military relocations. They overcame hardship and even major setbacks. And still, they built one of the greatest organizations, not only in USANA Korea, but in the entire world. Today, their family story is woven into the story of this market. And we have leaders like An Chi-bum and Kim Joo-hee, who once lost faith in both the company and the industry after a previous business collapsed. But after researching USANA deeply, visiting our headquarters, and seeing the strength of the brand and products for themselves, they made the decision to start again. Today, they stand as one of the pioneering leaders who helped build USANA Korea from the very beginning. These are not just inspiring stories, these are your stories. They're your reminders. They remind us that USANA has already changed lives here in Korea. And they remind us that the next great leader in Korea could be sitting right here in the audience today.
Woo!
If you're diligent, if you're willing to work hard, and if you continue to share USANA with sincerity, consistency, your future can be so much bigger than your present. The path to get there really is quite simple, and I want to share how to get there. Success in USANA depends on a very simple framework that I call the 3 pillars of growth. This growth framework works anywhere in the world, especially here in Korea. First, you must become your own best customer. You gotta use the products every single day. Believe in them. Develop your own testimony of their effectiveness. You gotta learn to love them. Now second, share what you love. When belief is personal, sharing becomes natural. You gotta open your mouth, both in person and and online, to share. And third, teach others to do the same. That's how one person becomes a team, and a team becomes a movement. This is how growth happens, and that is how vision becomes success. You know, the saying goes, if you want to go far, or if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Now, if strong growth begins with strong belief, then that belief must be built on strong products. So I want to talk about health. In Korea today, health has become central to how people think about the future. Korea, like many markets around the world, is growing older. People aged 65 and older account for more than 20% of the population. As people age, They're asking not only how to live longer, but how to live healthier longer. This is showing up in the numbers. A recent estimate showed that Korea's population is spending more than 6 trillion Korean won on health supplements each year. And that number is growing at more than 10% every year. That means millions of people in Korea are thinking more seriously about longevity, daily nutrition, resilience, and quality of life. And this is exactly where USANA thrives. Health has always been at our foundation. From the beginning, Dr. Myron Wentz introduced a vision that was ahead of its time. Healthy cells create a healthy life. That vision has shaped this company. It's shaped our science. It's shaped our standards. And it continues to shape our future. Our objective at USANA is very simple: to make sure that people have access to the most effective, premium, science-based nutritional products possible. Products that are grounded in research, products trusted by elite athletes, products that are recommended by health professionals, and products designed for real life. That is one reason USANA's premium brand matters so much. Trust like that is not built in 1 year, it's built over decades. And across Asia Pacific, that commitment has been recognized again and again. So in 2025, USANA announced Euromonitor recognition across 5 APAC markets, including category-leading positions in Malaysia, the Philippines, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Those recognitions included #1 positions in combination dietary supplements, coenzyme Q10, calcium, and probiotics. That matters because it shows something very important. When USANA says we are building a premium global brand, that is not just our ambition. It's already being recognized in the marketplace today. And Korea, we all know, is part of that story. Korea is one of the most respected USANA communities in the world. This market has produced disciplined leaders, resilient organizations, and a culture of excellence that's recognized across the region. That's something to be proud of. And I could not be more proud of where we're going with product. Now, I want to talk about another form of health, and that's our financial well-being. Korea's economy, as we know, is strong in many ways. Employment has remained stable, and there's been other good things about it. But at the same time, we know that household debt remains high, which means many families still feel pressure to build greater stability and more control over their future. That is why the USANA opportunity matters so much. Even in a country with strong talent, strong work ethic, and high employment, people still want more than a paycheck. They want ownership, flexibility, and multiple paths to success. They want the ability to build something meaningful on their own terms. And that is exactly what USANA offers. It gives people the opportunity to create income by helping others improve their health. It creates a business built on real products, real value, and real relationships. And it rewards consistency, service, and leadership over time. This is especially meaningful in Korea, where diligence, perseverance are deeply respected. Korean brand partners understand that success is not something that you demand overnight. It's something that you earn through consistency, discipline, and steady effort over time. So that's one reason this market has produced such remarkable leaders. And it shows that this business can create real earnings and a meaningful future for your family. Okay, now, as we look ahead, we also know that the future is going to be shaped by technology. Even in an AI world, there's one thing that is never going to change, and that is the importance of human connection. We know that technology, it delivers information, but it cannot replace trust. It cannot replace sincerity, and it cannot replace the power of one person genuinely helping another. We all know that you understand this very well here in Korea. Here, people remember who stood by them. You remember who showed real care. You remember who you can trust, and trust is the foundation of this business. So, I want to emphasize that even in this age of technology and AI, it's still important that we embrace it. You can always build your business online. You can use this technology. You can take advantage of all these modern tools. But never forget that the real strength of this business is still person to person, family to family, and community to community. That is where belonging grows. That is where loyalty grows. And that is where momentum becomes unstoppable. So, that brings us to the theme of today, which is unstoppable. What does unstoppable really mean? It means we continue to grow across continents and markets. It means we continue to strengthen a brand built on trust. It means we continue building a future that is bigger than any one market, but made stronger by markets like Korea. And what does unstoppable mean for you? It means that your background does not define your ceiling. It means that your current circumstances do not define your future. It means the next great chapter of USANA Korea is still being written, and many of you in this room will help write it. So, as we look ahead together, remember the 3 pillars of growth. Become your own best customer. Share what you love, and teach others to do the same. Do that with diligence, sincerity, consistency. And your influence is going to grow. Your community will expand, and your future is going to become stronger. USANA has already changed lives here in Korea, and we will continue to do so. Together, we're building a future grounded in health, excellence, integrity, and community. And together, we're building a stronger Korea market, a stronger Asia Pacific, and a stronger global company. That's the future we're building together, and that is why I believe, with great confidence, USANA in Korea is unstoppable. 감사합니다.
박수 한번 해주시죠. 네.